Like, you're good. You're really
But that's the
good.
only way I can keep them. It's got to be noon every day. Just,
Right.
You know?
But you're good. It pays off. It's very smart.
Yeah. No, if I change the times every day, I'd just fuck myself over. I need to know that that's happening there. Hair. We're live.
So smart.
We're live.
Right.
Danny's saying
Danny,
hair.
you see,
hair. You saw the
she
hair.
got it
yeah.
caught.
I needed
She's
it, guys.
very glamorous. She's getting a haircut.
Yeah.
Booty, we apologize that you've been here for a minute. I know it's been a little while. Everything got screwed up. We got here late. We got here late. Things were a mess.
Sorry.
What you gonna do?
Car
it's
troubles,
not
LA.
It's not Caro's fault.
Yeah.
It was my fault.
Yeah.
And my beloved driver put the wrong address in one of the stops, so we wound up in some other.
So we need to
wild
teach Jen
place.
how to drive so she can drive herself, please.
This, I gotta tell you, so both literally and figuratively and symbolically, I need a license again.
Yes.
Like, this is done.
Yes.
Like, this is like this. Guys, so those of you who don't know this,
Caro troubles.
I know.
Yes, absolutely.
This, I had a license for, many years, and then I never, ever, ever used it, and I always hated driving, and I literally would never use it, and so when it was expiring, I was like, screw it, I don't need a fucking license.
No, because in New York you don't.
Well, no, and anywhere I didn't. When I was in LA, I didn't. When I was anywhere,
You never rent a car ever in
I did,
somewhere?
and I was such a terrible driver, and it stressed me out so much if I was
Oh,
going from job to job and hanging out in traffic and doing this stuff. It made me so unhappy. At one point, I even went back to driver's school when I had a license. I'd had a license for more than 10 years. And I went back to driving school because I knew I was going to be in LA for a month and that I'd need to get around. And I hated it so much and was so stressed out that I started hiring out of work actors to be my drivers.
Yeah.
Like, that was so when it expired, I let it go. I never looked back. I thought nothing of it. The rise of Uber, the rise of Lyft, anywhere I've been in the world, no problem, no issue, until now.
Because you live
in the hinterlands.
Boondocks.
In the hinterlands. And it's coming up at a moment where symbolically, where I'm like driving my life places.
She is.
And I'm driving my career places. And but I can't fucking drive. This is not.
Well, that's why we're gonna get Ness his
good.
license.
I know. Well, Ness needs their own license as well, but I need another license. I need my license again. Even just symbolically for myself, I need a license again. It's like ridiculous.
Well,
it's like
Lucy once told me the
Yeah.
story. I think it was Lucy. Maybe it might have been Chloe. That they took the first driver's test and didn't pass it, and then they were like, "I can't do this." And I'm like, maybe Lucy shouldn't drive.
Right.
I don't know if it was Lucy or Chloe. I can't remember now. But I think Chloe just got her license. She was,
Chloe just got her license, but that's because she was living in France and no one needs their license in France.
Exactly.
It's like
I know. So cute. She asked me if I could take her out for a drive for her to practice in my car. And she's like, "Do you trust me with that?" I'm like, "Of course." And then the pandemic hit, so we never went for a drive. But I think she got it taken care of.
I know she got it. I know she didn't pass the first test. She passed the second test.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, I know. And I only passed my driving test because I was wearing a very short skirt because I was told that the tester was a pervert and that I should wear a short skirt and that then I would pass, and I did, and I passed. I failed my written test 3 times.
Oh my God.
My gym
Jennifer.
teacher, I swear to God, my gym teacher from high school, by the 3rd time that I took the test, Mr. Satara, God bless Suddy, Mr. Satara comes up, he's like, "Jen, you don't mean C for question 48, right? You meant B. You meant."
You're
I was
like, yeah, of course.
Yes. He goes, "Question 37, you didn't mean D. You meant A, right?" And I'm like, yeah, sure. And that's why I finally passed my written test. That's how, I caused
Now
a
you know, guys.
3-car accident within 36 hours of getting my license.
No.
I swear to God.
See?
I swear to God. Yeah. No, I'm like, right. So.
Okay. Well.
Right. But the story is changing. Nothing is set in amber.
Nothing
you
is.
can change the story. You can change the narrative.
You can change your
drive
trajectory.
Your life.
Yes.
You drive your life, and I am driving again. It's game on.
Amazing.
It's time.
Cheers.
I know.
Welcome to my house.
I love being in your house. Hi. I love you.
You have my
love
Twitch
you.
mug. That's the mug I always use for my streams. And now
Oh.
you have it today.
I love it.
Yeah.
It feels very Moroccan-y. It
Something,
feels very like Moorish.
It was my older sister's when she lived in LA.
I love it.
She left a bunch of stuff in storage, and then I took it from my apartment.
So I didn't know that she had a stint in LA as well.
5 years. She used to do commercials for Apple.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she produced for them.
So all the Ravassa girls have had their LA stint.
Yeah.
And had
She was dying for us to move out here while we were in New York, and we didn't. Then she moved to London, and we moved out to LA. Yeah.
Not fair.
So now we're trying to get her back here from Europe.
Is she entertaining or no?
Oh, absolutely. In a few years, when their work life makes sense to come this way.
And you'll all.
Oh my God, we want us all to be here.
together.
Yeah, in
oh
California.
my God.
The weather.
Yeah. The weather. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Mm-hmm. I love New York, but I don't miss it. I love the weather. Sorry.
You don't miss it?
I miss it, but I'm like, I could go visit. I don't need to live there. Oh, I'd love to go shoot a movie there for 2 months and then come back. Like, I don't need to go live there anymore.
Did you feel that way immediately? Did you?
Yeah.
Were you?
I needed LA to embrace me, and it did. Yeah, it was perfect timing. I just needed a change, and it was here.
You were ready? It was
ready.
here.
Yeah.
You got here. You never looked back.
The first couple days, I would walk out to the street, and I would feel like I'd open the door, and there was like the sun is shining, the birds are singing, and like there could be a construction worker outside, and I would feel like he'd go dun 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 dun, and I'm like, oh, I'm in La La Land, and everything's a musical, and I was like, this is my life now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was. And that's
just
how
the sun made the difference because it was like the dead of winter in New York. So.
And you were used to sun from growing up. Like you grew
I
up in the sun.
was, yeah. I don't need seasons to know that time is passing.
I think that if you grew up without seasons in the sun, somewhere beautiful, where you're so accustomed to having that, I think that to go somewhere where there are seasons like that are as intense as they are in New York has to be very traumatic.
Like, look, I love the autumn breeze and like a nice coffee and the cold and the sweaters, but the frickin' winter lasts like 9 months. Don't tell me it's just like, January and February. It's like, no, it's cold always. So I would lose weight in the winter because my body needed to like keep warm and I just like would tremble.
I still love it. I
love
it.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
got
it.
its charm.
It makes me so happy.
Oh,
I
that
love
thing
it.
fell asleep. Ness, what do we do?
Ness,
the thing fell
sleeping.
asleep.
It's sleeping, Ness.
Oh
my God, the magical.
She's touching the iPad like this because we can't see the comments, guys.
What do we do? There it is.
Hi.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. Anonymous gifter, thank you. That's so nice. That's awesome.
Yay.
You're afraid to drive because you've got problems focusing? I just never know if I'm going to keep my eyes open. Like, what if I'm, like, tired? Like, how do you not fall asleep if you're on a long drive?
You open the windows, you play loud music,
Did
you
you
buy some
know that
coffee.
if you leave the windows down in a car, the oxygen gets recycled?
Yeah.
So you become more tired?
Yeah.
So if you're like tired in
why
a
you
car,
open
it's
the
because you get less oxygen to your head. That's why
Wait. Say that again. What?
if the car's windows are up
Yes.
and the oxygen gets recycled when you're in there.
Oh, so you have to open the windows to have fresh air.
Well, it
introduced.
helps on a long drive.
I don't know
to stay awake.
this. I don't know this. Hey,
That's why
Ken the Miracardo.
Gato
in the house.
Woo, Gato in the house. In Cato's house. Actually, Jen in Cato's house is a more accurate thing because
Jen
we are
in Cato's
here.
house, yes.
We are yenting it up right now. We're sitting here
Yenting.
having like a coffee clutch. We're having like a little coffee sit in the corner in Cato's lovely home. But we're here with the purpose of doing a style stream. We are style streaming today. We are style streaming. I know. I'm very confident.
And it's funny that I cut my hair just today, just a couple hours ago.
Okay, what inspired you to cut your hair?
Oh, it just, the ends are like gross and I needed like a little bit of an upkeep. And then I was like, you know what, at some point, after seeing Zoe, oh my God, she's so beautiful.
She's
I know that at some
ridiculous.
point with my side shave, like I'm gonna want to do the other side and then make it really short, like what's her name, the Catwoman who is not Catwoman anymore, Rose.
Oh,
Gabby, help a sister out.
Hold on, it's gonna come.
Ruby Rose.
She's such a
Like
hot
at some
number.
point I kind
Oh
of
my
want
God.
that haircut, and then I saw Zoe and I'm like, ooh, her haircut's really good. Because I don't want to just have this grow out like ugly chunk of weird hair.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like go short. Thank you, Ruby Rose, booty parts.
Yay.
And then like grow it out kind of all together. So I'll inch there at some point, but I wasn't ready for the full thing, so I just needed a little.
Zoe, we had a whole talk about it, about when she shaved it, because she went to that. She went to a bob, and then went to the side shaves.
Pretty
Is
fair.
she?
Hello,
Zoe, we're talking about you.
I mean,
yes, she is.
Listen.
Zoe, we're saying that you're the hair goals. You're the hair goals.
Yes, you are. And actually,
yay.
your Instagram is like incredible, and your hair just fits you so well. I have to when I'm ready for that haircut, I'm gonna go to your person because it needs to be very well done. It can't be a crap job.
No, whoever she goes to is magnificent. I know, it's so good. Yay! Oh, I love this. Okay, so we're gonna do a style stream with you, my caro, my love. This is very great. So did you always want a side shave, or was the side shave a Sombra thing?
It's a mix of both. I think that like when I saw it like on Rosario Dawson, who had it? Zoe Saldana, somebody had it, and I was like, ooh, you know, like I've always dug the side shave on people. I think it looks really sexy, but I didn't have the guts to do it. And when Sombra came out, at one point, like a friend was like, oh my god, would you ever do that? And I'm like, I would love to, but I don't have the guts. And it was kind of like that. But then like for the next 2 years, I was like, side shaves are following me. They're so cool, you know?
Thinking about
and I was thinking about it, and finally I was like, I think I'm going to do it. And I spoke to Erica Ishii because we were doing this stream with Brian Deckhart of like a D&D campaign. And then I was like, Erica, convince me to get a side shave. Like I want it, but I don't have the guts. She goes, do it. You'll never go back. And I'm like, okay. She goes, you should do a charity thing because like Sombra and whatever. I'm like, whatever. We'll raise like $100. And then, like, who would have thought we raised so much money? But I wanted to do it, and it just worked out that Sombra, like, it was just, like, it was a mix of things.
It
but
was
I really
calling
wanted
you,
it.
and it was reflected in your character, and it was
Yeah, it worked out. And I've always had, like, this, like, stylistically, I like very feminine things, but I also like kind of masculine things, too. So it was just, like, it was a mix of things. Like, I love the dancing on the line. How did you say in English?
How do you say?
Straddling.
How do you say? How do you say it in Spanish? Would you say straddling? Would you say dancing on the? I like dancing on the line.
Maybe in my head like no. I like just
dancing
like
on
being
the
right
line
in the middle
of
the what's you know.
Well, you always straddle those worlds. Like you always go like you've got like the femme edge with the hardest.
Yeah,
it's good.
I mean, I don't think it was defined like super young. I think I was really tomboyish at some point in school. My best friend was a huge tomboy, and like her outfits were just very like dykey, for lack of a better word.
Fine.
And we would dress the same, and we go to the gym together in big t-shirts, you know, like it wasn't the 90s because it was already early 2000 or late 90s, but like, you know, like soccer shorts and t-shirts for the gym and stuff. And I think in college I started kind of like mixing a little bit more. Like I'd love like cute skirts, but with like not such fancy shoes, or like I kind of like mixing it up. Of course, if I'm gonna go to like a fancy event, I'll wear heels, and I love lipstick, and I love a good do, but I like mixing it, you know. If something's really fancy, then I'm gonna dress it down.
Who were your favorites when you were a kid? Like when you thought about your favorite, like your style icons, when you were like, oh my god, I love what they look like. Who were your favorites?
It's funny, I've never thought about it like that. Like I think I looked up to actors. I always liked Cate Blanchett. I loved Robin Williams. I loved, you know, there's like Kate Winslet. Like I looked that, but I didn't think about style as. See,
you never thought about it. You never like saw
not
people
like
who were like
that.
them. I
No.
love what they. Like, whose poster was up in your room? Like, if you had posters up in your room, who were the posters?
I was artsy. I would paint stuff and put it up on my walls. Gabby, help me out. Did I have
Gabby,
posters
who
up
was
on
up
our
her walls?
No.
Gabby's here.
We didn't.
Really?
I had art.
I was the one that had it, and the older sister, but no.
What? My older
Bakano
sister
never
had
had.
posters. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been like up with
posters at one point. We had stuff.
I've never been up with what's up in pop culture. Like I'm never like this isn't pop culture. It's cacti, people.
Right.
So I've never been like what's cool right now. I was always like a little bit behind, but it was kind of like observing my friends, and like I have a very stylish friend who always like wore her things, and I'm like, oh, that's cute, but I don't think I'll wear it. And then like 2 months later, maybe I'd wear it. Like I don't know. I just kind of have always taken a while to kind of hop on board with like I got a side shave like 3 years too late. You know what I mean?
According to some.
Or according to like what's up with style.
Were you like the first person to ever get a side shave? No, you
of course
weren't.
not.
But you didn't need to be.
Yeah.
And that way, it's not like you have to be the first one. But okay, so if that wasn't it, then give me 3 words. Then now, give me 5. Give me 5 words to describe your style.
Okay, at some point in New York City when I moved, I discovered the combat boot. Took me a while, but the Steve Madden black, what they call a romper, but just a combat boot. Like, oh my god, I lived in those for a while in New York.
Combat boot changed
and
my
so
life.
I could wear that with jeans or with a dress or with a skirt, not to really fancy events, but sometimes like I'd wear a cute little skirt and the combat boot in like the fall, and I loved it, and it kept you warm.
Yes.
So like that, I always have some combat boots in there.
Yep.
So that was definitely like, and then I started like being a little edgy with that, like my leather jacket, the first leather jacket I ever bought, that was like a decision because it's expensive and you got to think about it. And I went to, what's that store called? Not Rag and Bone, but the one that had the sewing machines.
Oh, so All
Soho?
Saints?
All Saints.
All Saints.
And like I
All
visited
Saints.
that jacket for weeks. I'd be like, I think that's the one I want. Okay, that's the one I want. But like I couldn't afford it, and I was like saving up for it, you know?
Yep.
Just because like I knew like I wanted a cool leather jacket, and I was so careful with it at the beginning, you know? Because I think it was the most expensive like piece of clothing I bought.
My leather jacket that I bought that I still wear to death, that I've relined 5 times, that like it was a fortune and it was so worth it. Like I amortized the shit out of that jacket.
But I never bought expensive things because I just like I'd always been very aware of like I'm a starving artist. I'm waiting tables. I have to pay, and I would prefer to spend $100 on a Broadway show than buying myself a dress. Like it was always just like experiences more than clothing.
Over clothes,
you know?
Right.
Yeah.
But give me the words to describe your style.
The words.
Think about like when you're
now I would say gender neutral.
Okay.
But
Raj.
like this is cute, right? This is like this
adorable.
Could be,
No, it's sexy.
So it's like it depends. Like I'll wear this with like Converse or with like Chucks. I love Chucks. Shiny Chucks.
Great.
So like the shine part is maybe the more feminine, and the Chucky part is like the dude part. So like that I think is definitely
Raj walking the line.
Yeah. Andrade walking the line. Spunky.
Yeah. Love it.
Like I have tights that are like all different color, like shiny tights. Like I travel in shiny tights. My sister makes fun of me. She's like, "Oh God, I can't take you in right now." Like, I'm traveling. Like I hop on the plane with shiny tights. I left like escarcha. How did you say?
What's escarcha?
Glitter. Thank you.
Glitter.
Wait, guys, my sister's here.
Glitter is
working, but
escarcha.
listening.
Gabby, thank you.
Escarcha. Yeah. And so I left glitter all in the seat of,
Yes!
the airplane, but it was
Oh my God.
my
What are you
tights
gonna
were
do?
covered in
Exactly.
glitter. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
So
sparkly,
edgy.
I
think edgy and spunky, because like I love really colorful things too. It doesn't all have to be black. Right. When I travel though, it's just all black. It's easy. I don't have to think about it. I just throw.
But you're wearing the shiny tights.
Yeah, but
Okay.
the shiny tights go with like whatever black.
Now this is something I know about you. You are like the good packer of all the Overwatch girls. You're the one. Like I have like a suite of suitcases. I have like 16 different sizes of suitcases because I have to have dedicated ones for my boots and whatever. Cara will have one knapsack on her back for a 3-week trip, and it, like I have no idea how she does it, and she always looks great. How did you learn how to do that? How do you know how to do that?
I think I'm too. I hate. In Spanish, we say encartado. I hate having schlepping. I hate schlepping stuff. I hate schlepping stuff.
No schlepping.
And I think at once with my partner back in the day, we did a trip to Europe where we were hitting 5 cities in 2 weeks, and like we couldn't, and we were hopping on so many planes and trains and buses, but it was like backpacking, but not.
Yeah.
It wasn't fancy traveling, so I just knew we weren't checking bags. Everything was just going to be boom, boom, on and off, right? Mm-hmm. And like we weren't taking cabs because we didn't have the money, so we were going to take the train to the other tram to the, and I knew I couldn't have a big suitcase. So I was just really basic. I need this sweater, I need that jacket. And I think there I learned like, okay, this is doable. Okay, I went to a wedding in Spain a year and a half ago, and my suitcase didn't arrive. Luckily, I had taken these cute little like flat sandals in my backpack and a dress just to like change, I think, when I arrived because I knew that the heat or whatever. I had nothing else. I always have a makeup bag with me. I always have like something on, so I have that with me.
Okay.
But American Airlines was like, "Oh, your suitcase is stuck in Philadelphia. It wasn't gonna arrive for." It said 1 day, then 2 days, and 3 days. It arrived 4 days later.
Oh my God!
So I'm at this wedding and I don't have anything, but I bought some stuff at the airport. I got myself a little perfume, deodorant, the basics. Dude, my friend lent me a dress. American said they would pay me to buy some stuff that I needed.
Good.
Dude, for 3 days, I just was like, I had the most basic outfits. I went to this wedding with flats, not the uncomfortable heels I had packed. I had the cutest little dress. I was like, it's all doable with a tiny backpack. Like you realize you don't need all the shit you travel with.
I can't even
And
imagine.
I know you would have died.
I can't even.
But
and like for my version of traveling light, like when I have done things like that, when I've gone for 6 months with just one great big bag or whatever, that to me is like, oh my God, freedom. Like that I actually, in LA, that I only have like 3 suitcases worth of stuff here is like, oh my god,
Well,
unbelievable.
the other thing that happens to me is like, you asked me once at a con, how do you do it? And I
Right.
was like, I plan my outfits, I pack them exactly like so, and then if I don't feel like wearing it, I'm fucked and I have to wear it. Because if I have all these options, I always go to the same go-to, and then I'm not wearing that cool, weird dress that I bought that I want to wear.
Right.
So then I would be like, oh, I've already worn this to a con, so I'm not going to wear it. I'm not going to even pack it, so it's not an option.
So it's not
But
even a
in
choice.
pandemic, I had 5 things.
Well,
that
in
I put.
pandemic, we all, I mean, that was,
Yeah.
I know, I like lived in Uniqlo pants.
But
That
like,
was
I try to force myself to put stuff on that's like, I do like buying weirder things. I've had phases. Oh my god, there was a phase where I was a total hippie, and I went to India and I bought all these flowy skirts and all these tie pants that you wrap around. I was such a fucking hippie. In Brazil, Danny, I bought 25 acai necklaces, and I
Yes!
had beads and seeds and, you know, rocks and stones. I was such a hippie.
I
And
love
now
it.
I'm like, I want to look like I'm a hippie at heart, but I don't want to look like a hippie anymore.
Okay.
You know?
But you have the gear if you ever need to.
Yeah, I have hippie
You
gear.
have what
Yeah.
to wear should you need to. You're hysterical.
I've gone through phases for sure of like, you know,
So you plot it all out before you go.
Oh,
You're
for
like you're
cons?
plotting it. You're
I realized I didn't want to be carrying so much stuff.
Yeah.
Because we have to take our prints and a banner and I don't. So I keep it real
bags.
simple. I keep
Bags.
it simple.
Somebody
guys.
made a joke about with that Anj with all of her bags. Yeah, Anj travels with
Guys,
a billion. Yeah.
Anjali has 75 suitcases. So the difference
yeah.
is that, you know, but you
Yeah.
know, if you ever need Benadryl or like a shot of
weights
of some
a
like
set of weights. Yeah,
weights.
everything. Yeah,
Not
everything.
this sounded dark. Not a
That-
shot of
not-
something
nothing
bad, like
bad.
cortisone or something.
Cortisone.
Like Anjali has everything you ever need.
Full doctor's kit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
she's
if you're sick and
unbelievable.
you're with me, I have nothing. I might have a Band-Aid, maybe. But I'm also like, you just deal with it when you're
I'm the
there.
mom, so I always have to have everything with me.
Moms are
like I have
different.
to. I know.
Mom's gotta be
But-
prepared.
Yeah, but I just always have the stuff because I always think they're not going to have my hair product. They're not going to have my blah blah blah. And
Oh.
I'm sure I would live if I had to get something else.
Well,
it's
I
not
also
would
like
die
I
from
have
this.
travel size everything, so I go and so I have everything in
that.
miniature, and then it's just like I just refill whatever in there. But like that's I learn with cons, you learn I gotta be ready to go. You know, so
I keep a list.
Yeah.
I have a list in my phone that I have to like do the checklist before when
are
I'm packing.
hilarious.
Oh, literally. I'm like, do I have a travel steamer?
Well, I mean,
do I have a? Do I have
she
the
changes
Do
her
I have-
earrings every
I do.
day. I don't.
I
Sometimes
do
just
every
kinda-
day. I like.
I'm joking,
It sounds
but
good.
you know,
I
yeah.
But no, but literally, I have like I'm like, did you pack which
Like, do
pairs
you
of
take
boots?
these all
Which-
off at night before
No.
going to bed? Oh, okay.
No, these are the ones. I mean, if I have one more big one, then I
Okay,
take it
okay,
off. But
okay.
these always are on.
All right, all right.
Some of the bracelets come off. Most of them stay on. These 2 rings stay on.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of stuff stays on. However, there's a lot of thinking and planning and plotting and referring back to the checklist.
And thinking
And
and,
the-
planning
yeah.
and
You ha-
plotting and
planning and plotting and doing all the things. Wait, I'm also the mom who has all the things in your bag because like medicine, Swiss knife. Yeah, you have to do it sometimes, Zora. That's how it is sometimes. You know what? If it's light jewelry, it's not terribly hard to sleep in.
Yeah,
it's
true.
not. It's like not the worst thing. Okay, so tell me what stylistically, other than a side shave, you and Sombra have in common.
Oh, I mean, check her out. She's got I think her shoes are hideous. The frog toe shoes that she has,
I
but
hate
she's
those frog
she's
shoes.
comfortable, so she can run. She ain't Symmetra. She's not wearing no heels, and I feel like I always want comfy shoes, man. I wanna if I go to a picnic and I want to do a handstand, I want to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I think that maybe the comfort and like, but she cool, she's sleek, you know.
she's
so
totally
like,
sleek, yeah.
Yeah. So that. Comfort
sounds
that
good.
and I mean I think that she's sexy and like I don't need to show my stomach to feel sexy, you know. I think I
Right.
can wear outfits that will look cute without like, and I don't have cleavage, so I'm never going to be showing it, but I think that there's ways of being sexy without like showing the obvious sexy stuff.
You, like me, are that way about being very comfortable with like feeling sexy without needing to
Yeah.
like pump it up. Like
Yeah.
for me, I feel super uncomfortable if I ever am wearing something that needs to be like titty-ish.
Yeah.
Like that is very weird for me. And I was just on another stream talking about how when I had Mickey, I was suddenly stacked and I had no idea how to dress myself.
What do you do with those?
Like, yeah, like what do you do? And it didn't feel like me. It felt like, and it felt unsexy even though that's what you think of as being super sexy. It just
Yeah.
felt so unsexy on me to be like stacked. Did you ever have a complex about this? Were you always very body confident? Were you always very like good in your skin that way?
I was always athletic because I liked sports. Like as a kid, I did gymnastics and then I did swimming and I played soccer and I played tennis. And like I wasn't great at all of them, but I liked doing them. So I think that I always felt strong and healthy, and I was never fat. Sure, there's that phase where you're like developing sort of, and you're like, oh, I think there's like some like I'm a little chunkier in these different places, you know. So you feel a little bit self-conscious, but because it's teen years, so you're kind of weird.
And then
awkward.
You're just growing.
In college,
like a puppy.
I gained my freshman 12. Not freshman 15, freshman 12. And I definitely was not like a happy camper. But once I got back into like my mode, I was good.
Wait, you knew it was 12. Did you watch it come on, or did you get on a scale one day and it was up 12?
No, I watched it come on. It was weird. I was eating healthy. I was working out. I was doing all the normal things. I think I was just depressed, and my body like didn't know what to do with like dorm food, like cafeteria food, because I wasn't eating like a ton of cake. It was just like winter and stuff. And so I was like, this isn't fitting that well. And I was like, what's happening? And then like, of course I weighed myself, and I don't know if I watched it creep up, but you know, there was podge in different places.
I earned my 15. I earned it. I was eating like horrible personal pizzas from Pizza Hut. I was eating like ho-hos and like Suzy Q's out of the machine in my dorm. I was drinking. No. I earned it. Like that did not land on me accidentally. That was a
Yeah, it was
I worked for that, and then I had to
Emerson
fight it off. Yeah, and
I visited my sister at Emerson, and I loved the all-you-can-eat buffet basically. And I did get like soft serve, and like we did.
Fun.
Yes. No,
really.
Yeah. My college wasn't
so
that. It wasn't
garbage.
just like you go in and you can eat whatever. There were like meal plans, but. Yeah, still, it's like getting used to eating outside of your own home.
Right, where it's not your parents feeding you, and it's not, I mean, my parents always had, like, very healthy things in the house, and it was very, like, and we could eat lots of stuff, and there would always be a little ice cream or something, but, like, it was not a cornucopia of junk food. That was never available, and suddenly, like, I could eat whatever I wanted. I ate whatever I wanted, and then I stopped eating whatever I wanted.
My grandma lived with us, and she was a nutritionist.
Oh.
So since I was very young, we learned like what a balanced meal was like. Even if we didn't want to, there was like a vegetable, a starch, a protein, and a salad. So we always knew there were like 4 things on the plate. And the more colorful the meal was, the healthier it was. And so I learned how to eat like healthy.
Well. Yeah. Like well. So that just came naturally to you.
Yeah. I mean, of course, there was definitely a time in my teen years where I was like, rice makes you fat, and whole milk makes you fat, and oh my god, and so I was just like really intense about it because my body was changing and I didn't like love it,
right.
So I was trying to be more careful about like
you wanted
eating
control,
healthy. Yeah,
right, totally. Yeah. Oh my god, I want to ask you the same question about your style and Raze's style.
Oh my god, Raze.
Same question.
Same
question.
Raze, I think also like she's got some rad sneakers. I gotta show you the ones that are painted by my friend. I don't know if you've seen these.
No, you told me about them. I haven't seen them.
I wore them on my first Raze or the second Raze record when I understood what she was, you know, and they were like, oh my god. So I love stuff like that. That's unique. My friend painted it with his like spray paint stuff.
Cool.
And so I feel like she's like again she's kind of tomboy, and so I have that. I don't know if I'd wear the backward hat. Like that was me very much when I was 13. You know, I had a Woody Woodpecker hat, and I would wear it backwards when I'd play soccer, and I was the goalie. Oh my god, I felt so cool. I probably looked like such an idiot.
No, you must have been so cute. And
you know, I'm thinking
hat as a goalie, you had to have been adorable.
It was so ridiculous.
Oh my god, I love this.
But so I think her little tank that she wears, like I love sleeveless things. Maybe it's because my armpits sweat. I don't know, but I don't like having like unless it's an obvious long sleeve shirt. I get annoyed, and I need my arms out. You know.
Yes. Yes,
and I work these, so you know it's.
Yes, you do.
Mind,
they look freaking great.
You know?
Yeah, they look fantastic. Good girl.
They're yoga arms. They're chaturanga arms.
Is it all yoga right now? What else are you doing?
Yeah, I recently started Pilates again, but no, for like my body transformed from like a super athletic like. Oh my god, I did swimming in college and then spinning for a while. Oh, guys, I became thick. Like not thick like with a double C like cute. I was just like. Thick and solid, and like it wasn't cute. So then yoga, I started doing yoga 5 times a week. It was just like more for mental stuff, and then like that kind of made me long and limber.
And that like leaned you out. My brother did that. My brother started doing the yoga, and suddenly like the whole everything became
because
long
it's a
and
very
sinewy
different. It's a very different workout.
Yeah.
Thing. So
yeah, and it helps your head too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I walk on air when I'm done with my yoga class. Yeah, really.
I love this.
I started yoga in college because I was depressed, and I thought, if this is going to help me, and then I walked out, and I'm like, oh, that was good. And then I understood yoga could be also really vigorous if you go to advanced classes and work your way up, and so now it's like mind and body.
She's a mind body. She said, that's the, when I go to a yoga class that actually does incorporate that and does that successfully, I love it. But I find that the majority of yoga teachers that I have run into are like these sort of miserable dicks who are trying to be enlightened. And like, that's been my experience. Most yoga teachers who I've met. Yeah. And so I find myself when I'm in a yoga class and they start like talking to you about, you know, getting centered, and they'll have lots of vocal fry.
Oh, the vocal fry kills me.
Talk to you about that. I want to like chew my nails down to the nubs and paint them black and be like an angry chain-smoking 14-year-old instead of being enlightened. And then when I go to a good yoga class, I love it. Yeah. And I enjoy it physically and mentally.
I think you have to find the teachers you love and then go to those. Yeah. There's definitely some idiotic teachers. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Well, I just saw Zora Husk. That's the most adorable comment.
Wait.
Sending kisses.
Oh, it isn't getting any better. Zora, you got good taste.
Danny
Excellent
mentions
taste.
Grandma Tuesday. You have a really great brain. I don't know when I mentioned this, but once we moved out of my grandma's house in Colombia and we moved out to another home, we'd come over on Tuesdays to visit my grandma, and she would cook meals for us. But she would teach us like how to cook a meal that Tuesday. Ooh. So the three of us, Alejandra, Gabby, and myself, we'd go on Tuesdays. We'd call it Grandma Tuesdays, and we'd go and we'd make the whole meal with her. My parents would show up at 6:30 or 7, and then we'd all eat as a family. We had cooked the meals.
But you would cook the meals. Yeah. My mother on Thursdays, starting when I was in 6th grade, would make my brother and I. We had to cook dinner on Thursdays, and that I wish we had done it with my grandma. That would have been amazing. I would have loved that.
Well, because my grandma was such a great cook, and like it made her happy to cook. You know, she's
right.
Like, I want to teach the kids how to cook.
It's fantastic.
So we'd make a whole meal and dessert.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah. And then she'd have us write out the recipe by hand, because that's how you learn better, if you write it out yourself instead of just like printed a copy.
You had this extraordinary grandma.
We had nobody like my grandma was just like holy shit.
Yeah, like outrageous, like expat. I mean, I'm imagining that you've probably talked on your stream before about your extraordinary grandma. Like
I don't know if I've mentioned her a bunch with the other voice actors.
Holy shit, like unbelievable. Yeah, she was this expat. She was like this American girl who like got swept up in a romance and went in
1942, moved to Colombia because she met my grandfather in Chicago. And
Can you imagine in 1942 being an American girl falling in love with a Colombian guy and being like, okay, I know, I'll move to Colombia.
She didn't speak Spanish. She'd never met his family. She just trusted it was all going to be good, and it was.
And it was.
Yeah.
And she made it happen. And
he died in 1984, and my grandma stayed until like she outlived him by 25 years and never moved back to America. Ness,
it's not working. Ness,
ayuda, chico.
Right. And she founded a school.
Yeah, she helped. So because she was American and she wanted like my mom and her siblings to learn English. All the American ladies of the city were like, oh, let's start like teaching them English, and then they basically started a school in a little like basement, and then it grew, and now it's like the American school in my city. I mean, her and a bunch of other people. It's not like she's the only one.
But meanwhile, like she freaking did it. I mean, I love that.
Yeah.
It's so inspiring. Yeah. It's so cool. Yeah, no, she was totally magical. All right. Guys, Caro is moving very soon, so we are in limited closet capacity right now, but we are going to go do some closet checking out and talk through some stuff. You good? You want to lead us over?
Yeah. Gabby and my sister and I live together now. We're moving soon. There are boxes in my room. You will see them. My closet is all crammed into one space because my recording studio's in the other.
Wait, I love that. Can we see?
It is so tiny. Yes.
Oh my God. I want to see. Okay.
Follow me.
I want to see.
Ladies and gents.
I want to see. Okay, we got the chat with us.
And Gabby's you can visit Gabby.
And Gabby's in her office.
Yes.
There's Gabby. Gabby's so pretty. She's right over here.
Do they need a light? Good. Okay, wait, ready? I'm going to open it for
put this down like that.
Welcome, Ness, darling. Are you ready for the most extraordinary? Ness can see himself, maybe. Ready?
Take a look.
And bam! Everything is crammed in one space.
The closet, but a bunch of shit is packed, guys.
Wait.
So that's the thing. No, wait. Here we go.
Okay, ready.
Now, you guys realize that most people's recording studios are in their closets, right? I think that you know this. Like closet, mine is in the pantry now, but mine used to be in the closet. But let's see. Go ahead.
But okay, so I had to put this extra when I was screaming for Raze. They're like, we can hear your room tone. So this, I go behind here.
Yes.
Get in there.
Oh my God.
I have two microphones at the moment.
Yep.
My water. And I stand here. Yes. I close this and then wait. Check it. Ready?
Wait.
Okay,
Go.
I do like this.
No.
And now I'm in here. That's how it works. And then if I forget something, I have to like.
Are you broiling to death? Do you have room to put a glass of water in there? Do you
water? Just water. And sometimes when I'm really hot in there, like I'll come out and I'll sit here in my awesome secret lab chair, I'll sit here, and then like I'll have the headphones here, and the director's like, "Hi, Carolina, where are you?" I'm like, "Oh, coming back in," and I go back like while they're recording other people. So that's how that works. And then this is where I do self tapes with this blue right
We've
here.
all seen this blue background.
You
before.
have, and this is what I
Absolutely.
switch for like auditions. It's a really sexy room, guys. It's just one.
Well, you have like 15 environments in one small bedroom. Like,
Yeah,
you
just
managed
gotta like
to make
boom,
it all
boom,
work.
boom.
Like,
Yeah,
you're doing all of it.
you
It's
figure it out.
very,
And then I do have
made it work.
my cute Overwatch fan art.
Yay!
Next to my vacuum.
A Dyson, do you love it?
I love it.
I don't have one of these, and I want one of these.
Oh, see, this was the other one of my good investments. When you clean your house yourself, you invest in a vacuum.
In the correct vacuum. Yeah, everyone has said to me I needed one of these Dysons. It's like the craziest. All right. Okay. So now let's take a look. I want you to pull out for me, if God forbid, if like the place was on fire, if like you were gonna have to run, you were running, you gotta leave the country, whatever. You have to take three. You get to take 3 things with you. What are the 3 things?
My Lesbo aviator jumpsuit.
When you bought this jumpsuit, you showed this to me.
Yes, I love
this jumpsuit.
I have one in blue, but this is my favorite, and it's the most comfy, and it's worn in now, so it's delicious.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
It's perfect. Okay.
Okay, so I have 2 leather jackets since we last spoke, but my
Okay.
first one I have to show it to you.
Show.
This one.
Oh, it's great.
And it's got the, these
great.
buckles. They're a little S&M-y, but I kind of think that's kind of cool,
You know, it's like motorcycle-y, but it's also like Prince.
Yeah.
Like
And it's a little
got
bit,
like a Prince
the
feel.
zipper's on the side, so it's not in the center,
Right.
boom.
Right. The
Now it
asymmetry.
feels a little big, so I have like a tighter
Adorable.
one that's a little more feminine.
Uh-huh.
Because I like dressing a little dykey, but I'm also like, I like feminine. So
Yes.
it's got to be like a tight dyke.
Yes.
You know? I'm a tight dyke.
Tight dyke.
Shit, man.
I love
Let
it.
Let me think.
So that jacket, that jumpsuit.
Okay, wait, I have to show you another gender neutral one that is so
Let's see,
cute.
let's see.
So Wild Fang is
Oh,
one of my
cute.
favorite, not the bottom part, but this shirt. Oh, I just think it's fabulous.
adorable.
It's fabulous.
Well, what's fun is it's a very feminine cut, but it's also like an obnoxious Hawaiian shirt. It's great.
But it's
perfect.
hipstery more than Hawaiian, you know?
No, I love.
Okay, this I
I
have
love
to
the
show
cut.
you. It was my grandma's dress.
Oh.
Look at it. It's got she ties. I wear it for one of my characters in his Bengal Saxon, and I tie it here. But you have to check out the cutest thing.
Let's see.
Oh, she has it.
We're gonna
Wait. Oh, stupid. See, it's in boxes.
Right,
She
you're
made all of her dresses. She made this.
She made
She
her
sewed
stuff.
this. Yeah, and most of them say made by Dottie Uribe. Uribe
Oh
is my
my
grandfather's
God.
last name. And her name was Dorothy, so she was Dottie. But this one doesn't
Dottie
have it.
Uribe.
The other one has it, and it's adorable.
And she has the label in it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2. Shit.
1, 2. Third
Okay,
item.
let's choose something girly.
Third
No,
item.
choose shoes.
It's
as well,
got a
What?
right?
that can come next. We can do
Oh,
a
I
shoe
thought you
thing
said-
too.
Oh, okay.
Wait, we'll get shoes as well. Let's see.
I bought this from Farm Rio recently.
Oh,
It's a really
pretty.
cute one.
Oh, very
I
pretty.
don't know, like, I need to look cute.
Yeah.
And it was just a nice buy.
Well, it's
like,
nice
is
and
it
it's
comfortable? It is
flowy.
comfortable. It is comfortable. There's just like a bunch.
I have a really good flowy. I actually was thinking of wearing it the other day. This is so pretty.
Trying to think.
I like the back on this.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff. Oh my god, Anj gave me this one.
Oh, I've
This
seen
one.
a picture of Anj in that. I love that.
Yeah.
That's gotta be adorable on you.
I love stuff like this that's really comfortable and like flowy and the heat and all
And
that
easy to
stuff.
pack. And right, no wrinkles. No wrinkles. Are you an ironer or a steamer? Do you iron
I'm a
your clothes
steamer.
or steam?
I'm
Me
a
too.
steamer. Yeah.
Do you travel with a steamer or do you just have a steamer here? Guys, I have like 6 travel steamers.
No, I have
literally-
a travel
I'm crazy
steamer,
person.
but no, I usually if I'm gonna stay at a hotel, like there'll be something that you can like steam something with. I don't have space for that in my thing.
And all of my travel steamers have to be the ones that can have different power levels, like where you could go internationally that they won't blow up, because I used to always blow them up when I bring them internationally. I'm crazy.
You inspired me to buy this.
I love that.
She wasn't there.
I remember when you got this.
Yes, I just I went into a vintage store and I was actually shopping for a character I was gonna play, and she was all edgy and she like sang in a metal band, and so I saw this one. I'm like, oh, production will pay for this, and it was on sale, and I bought it, and then the movie got canceled, but I kept it, and the fun part is I wear it without anything under.
Yeah, put it on. Stick it on. I love it.
Because I think it's cute when it shows a little skin on the sides.
Yeah.
Because then it's, you know.
I remember when you showed it to me. I love that, Caro.
And it does fit nice and tight. I wouldn't wear it with this shirt underneath.
No. But it's fabulous.
And I've worn it for auditions where I have to like.
It's so
you
cute.
know, I did like hike whatever boobs I have up here, and it's cute.
So cute. Yeah. So cute. Yeah.
I bought it on Melrose. That's what you buy in LA.
You gotta buy that in LA. It's very Melrose kind of vest.
Yeah.
It's adorable. Okay. Would that be in the pile of the things?
Okay, so no, I'm just showing you fun
you're
stuff.
showing-
You know what? I lie. Okay, so
She's lying. She's got something else for us.
Well, I'm not like lying, but so this is where I have
You're not maliciously
comfortable stuff. Oh, you know what? They might be washing, but I do have some sweats that are just like these blue, like nice, comfy yoga pants. I would take those to the end of the world.
Let me see.
Shit, they might be in the laundry. Do you want me to pull them out of the laundry?
Yeah, my Melody Pleasure. It is totally a very Jen piece. I would have that vest in 1 second.
You
That's
would.
absolutely
Stay
the
here
vest I would
talking to
have.
her.
Okay, we're gonna
see
keep
if I
talking.
find them in the...
Cute is that? Oh my god, it's adorable. You know, I think we talked about this before. There's a designer who I want us to do a style stream with, who's out of San Francisco, who makes amazing custom leather jackets and pieces. That vest reminds me of it. And then she also paints them and studs them and does like crazy shit to them. They're super great. Alicia Amnesia, I love it. Punk Majesty. We need to do that.
Okay.
I'm thinking of it.
These. That's it. Like,
those are
and
good.
you fold them over.
Yeah.
Like this. And they're just adorbs. They make your tight little ass look really cute.
Right. Well, you know what? They're great pants because it looks like you could do yoga in them. You could wear them out to dinner.
Yes.
You could do, they're like real service pants.
Yeah. And they're just, I love this color, and I've worn them every day in the pandemic. So
I love a workhorse pant. I think I've told you guys this before. Right as the pandemic hit, I found a pair of pants at Uniqlo that they feel like the most delicious sweatpant you've ever had on. They feel like, they're like a dream. But you could do cartwheels in them, you could do yoga in them, you could exercise, but you could also wear them out to dinner. Yeah. Like they look, and I wound up buying them in 4 colors, and I bought 2 pairs of the lighter colors, and that is what I wore. And you could throw them in the washer, you could throw them in the dryer. I think they cost $15 a pair. I wore them. Yeah, I wore them every day, constantly, the entire pandemic. They were perfection. They're the best.
I've never. These are Fabletics, that brand. What's her name?
Fabletics is great. Yeah.
Yeah. Hudson. Yeah. And they reached out to me as an influencer to gift me some things so that I would make a post. And so I did. I never would have bought these because, like, maybe they're a little out of my price range for, like, just comfy pants.
Right. But
they've lasted, like, 3 years, guys.
They were worth it.
That's where you go, this is more worth it than the, Forever 21 pants that, like, are just going to, like, disappear in the wash. So
it's worth it with those kind of pants.
Yeah, with certain
pay
things
for them.
Yeah.
There are times it is worth it to go for the ones that cost something. You have to sometimes.
They hear the bells.
I know.
There's a church nearby. Actually, now they sell vintage furniture there. It's not a church anymore, but I hear
they just still
from
have the
8 a.m.
bells.
to 8 p.m. it rings at the time.
It's so nice that it rings on the hour. It's lovely.
Do we need
I
light?
love
Are we
this.
good with light? We're good with light?
Are we good? We can see everything? We're covered? Okay, wait. Let's talk shoes. I know that a lot of your shoes are packed, so I know that you can't do everything.
stuff
But
in
what
here.
can we look at? Let's take a look.
Well, I'd love you to
What can
shout
we
these
see?
out. So
Let's shout.
my cousin has a brand.
I love espadrilles.
Yeah, they're called Viscata.
Viscata.
They're based in Spain because that's where they're from, and he makes these. So I have quite a few of those just because he's been sweet and gifted them to me.
These are cute.
Dude, I get a lot of gifts of clothing, which is nice.
These are adorable, Caro.
Yeah.
Well, you get a lot of gifts of clothing because you look very good in clothes. You're you're a
you.
good little clothes horse.
guys.
You are.
These
cute.
are Jen Cohn inspired.
Isn't that so nice? I inspired them. They're so
When
cute.
I saw her with the yellow ones and the flamey ones, I was like, oh my god. And then I was in New York City just walking down before some Comic-Con we did.
Yes.
And I was like, actually, I lie. I didn't see these. I saw some that had little like stars on them. And I was like, I'm just going to try them on, see how they look. They were too tight, but then these were in my size. And I'm like, I would never get this plaid thing. And I'm like,
They're like Vans. They're perfect.
Yeah. So I enjoy them very much.
They're
Of course,
fantastic.
the heel fell off like a day later, so I had to go not back to the store because they weren't going to fix it. I went to a proper like shoe place and they put like a better heel on it, so now these will last for a while.
Excellent. Yeah. I
Yeah.
have several of my shoes I've had to have like them reinforced.
So these are not the Steve Madden ones. These I bought at Goodwill. But there's
These
a
are
type.
Goodwill ones. These
Yes.
are cute as shit. These
Yeah.
are great.
Yeah,
Who makes
yeah.
They're super
They
cute.
were so Patslo. That's a brand that I don't even know.
Okay.
But these are the type of combat boot that I'll wear anywhere.
Yep.
Anywhere.
Yep.
I would go to salsa dancing in boots like these in New York in the winter because you needed to keep warm. So these are must. And sneakers are must, guys. Like I exercise wherever I go, so I have my hiking shoes are out there. They're like trail running shoes. That's what I need.
Now, do you do a trail running shoe instead of a different kind of sneaker? Like,
well, I used to just do normal little sneakers like Nike, Adidas, whatever. And now in LA, there's so many hikes and like there's just different terrains that you're gonna slip and kill yourself on. Yeah. So I just buy myself trail running shoes and they're good for jogging and stuff. So perfect. Okay. Yeah, and I do a lot of sporty stuff. So
I want to go trail running with you. I brought a pair of trail running sneakers out here because there's like a hike to do by my house.
Yeah.
So I love them. They're really great because I tried to do them in regular sneakers and I almost killed myself. So I was like,
because you'll slip. So you need to, So now, and I have my hiking boots for like Chile and when I do big hikes. But like, you have to have different. I never used to have a lot of shoes. Oh wait! Oh, you guys have these.
Here it comes. Here we go.
Okay, these. My friend Roland Berry is
what's going on here?
Okay. Okay, guys, so
for sure, they are
I go to Crossroads because they sell hell.
You are like the third mention of Crossroads since we've been doing style streams. Everyone loves Crossroads, and Ness loves Crossroads too. We've been to Crossroads in New York.
Do you know what it is about Crossroads? It's not vintagey like 70s that smells a little musky and like could be really cute for someone like Jen who's all like, oh my god, this is from 1969 Halston and it was so amazing.
Perfect.
It's more like, oh, somebody bought this in H&M and they never wore it and now it's here. And so that's kind of my style. But these were Adidas, guys. These were these Adidas shoes that had white polka dots on them and they were $10. And I was like, I hate the polka dots, but I'll do something with them. And the world sent me my friend Roland. I saw he was painting some Chucks on his stream, and so I was like, dude, can we do that to one of my shoes? And he's like, yeah. So he did, and he signed them there. Boom. And so now I have these that are way more fun than polka dotted Adidas.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Those are great ones. Those are adorable.
I do, like, for example, I like wearing really simple, like black tight jeans, a black shirt, and then these, you know? Or like.
Because then they'll pop.
Yeah.
Because then they'll pop. Yeah. Right. They're adorable. Those are adorable.
So that's that.
And I love the colors he used for those. Is this what he does? Does he customize sneakers? Is he like
He's doing it now with Converse. He charges way too much for them.
Awesome.
But he's also I'll put you in touch.
Yeah.
He's also but he paints like big murals and stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, with spray paint. He's really good.
I love that.
About Converse.
Right, which I am obsessed with those new platform Converse. They're not that new anymore. I am upset with the ones with a tread. The platformy ones with a tread. I love them. There are a couple of colors I really want them in. They're so cute. Yeah, they're adorable. Booty Farts is crying in basic. Isn't he the one that you and Gabby did the painting with?
Yes, that's exactly him. Yeah. We went over there and he taught us how to do graffiti because it's not easy to spray paint, guys. Like, have you tried to actually do nice stuff? Because it just goes psh, and then you're like, okay, I screwed that up. So he was showing us how to do some stuff at he's got a huge studio downtown LA. It's just like a big warehouse.
How cool.
And he does these huge paintings and now he's starting to sell like custom shoes that he does.
Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah. He's really talented.
So cool. Yeah. Oh my god. This is so funny. I have a couple of artists that I'm doing fun things with. This is so awesome. I love this.
I'll put you in touch.
I love it. So cool. Wait, are those the Raze shoes that Caro mentioned earlier?
Yes.
They are. Wait, my Melody Pleasure also loves the platform Converse. All right. Do you want to play some closet games?
I'm a little a little nervous, but sure.
Are we ready for closet games? Are we ready for closet games?
That sounds darker than it is.
Are we ready? We ready? Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I'm gonna go in the other room, but we'll go in the other room and then you're gonna run in here and grab stuff. Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm nervous!
You know, don't be nervous. Okay. Hold on. I want to go running with you. Oh, Heaven 7-Eleven, just bring your Emmy. Oh my god, guys, I had so much fun. So Mickey Guerrero won 3 Emmy Awards a couple of weeks ago. And brought one of the Emmys for us to see and hold and do acceptance speeches with when we all got together last weekend. We were dying, so I have a video of that. No, I'm going to. No, I haven't forgotten.
Gabby with 2 monitors. Yeah.
Oh, Gabby's on it.
Gabby's filming us! She's filming us!
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
I love it. Are you? Oh,
yes,
good.
Freaking Booty just commented on Gabby and she's making fun of us. This is her content.
On us.
Yes. Guys, half the time I'm just doing stuff and she's filming me secretly. Yeah. It's so annoying. Half the time, all
right?
The time.
I know, Mickey, we were kvelling. That was so great. We had such a good time with Mickey. It was so much fun. Okay, closet games. Ready for closet games. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're prepared. All right.
On your marks.
Here we go.
Get set.
Here we go.
What do I do?
Nest, get up. Get
Oh,
ready.
get up?
Get ready.
Jesus. Okay.
I am going to assign you a look, a thing, and a clothing assignment. You are going to have 5 minutes.
Putain.
You have 5 minutes. Putain merde! You have 5 minutes. You gotta like run in, grab the thing, run back in, dressed for whatever the challenge is. Now, guys,
I'm gonna do my best because she stops in boxes.
Right. So we definitely have to give some allowance.
Give me some allowance.
Caro doesn't have access to everything. So, but we're gonna try. Okay. I'm gonna come up with the first two, but if you guys in chat think of one that you want me to assign, please throw it in, and then by
Gabby
the last
is
one
laughing
we
right
know.
now.
Gabby should be laughing. Gabby should be
making
cracking
fun
up.
of me.
Of course,
She's such
I
a
know.
little dick.
I know. No, she should. Of course, this is hilarious. Okay. But Carolinarassa, you are going to the Emmy Awards in 5 minutes. Come back out. You're going to the Emmys. Come back. Yes, full red carpet, not COVID version, full on. Be ready. Full on.
Oh my god.
Yes, you're going to the Emmys. You got 5 minutes. I have to tell you, of everyone who has done closet games with me, except for maybe Chloe, but definitely of everyone, I think Caro is best equipped to be ready in 5 minutes.
That's true.
Because, yeah, I mean, you would be able to, like, be packed to go to another city for an awards. Like, if I said we were going to the Olivier's in 5 minutes, you would be able to throw it all in your backpack, and we'd be able to go. Like, that'd be amazing. Yeah, no, she's definitely equipped to do this. You figure it out, and if you need to walk on your tippy toes because you can't get them because you're packed, you're forgiven. But you just need to be out and ready for the Emmys. You probably have like 3 minutes now. Yeah, it's probably been that long. Exactly. No, Nikki, that's because you're such a fucking rock star that you showed up in your workout clothes to pick up your Emmy. That was ridiculous. It was so unbelievable.
Can you show them this?
Oh, this is so funny. So guys, for those of you who've been with us for some of our other streams, if you went to Brighton Beach with me and Ness, when I took Ness to Brighton Beach, and we ate all the Russian food, and we had so much fun and hung out, and we ate khachapuri, which is Georgian cheese bread. It was so good. We just were running errands on our way here, and then we got held up, and next door to the printer. Oh my god, I should have brought that box of prints in to show everyone for the stream.
Next stream.
I was picking up the Pride prints from the printer. Next door was a place that was called Khachapuri. And so we got Khachapuri to nosh on. And wait, check it out, guys. So blown away.
Oh god.
Got it? You got it? Oh my god! Tanstri, yes, she would look fabulous in a potato sack. She would. Yeah, that's the thing. When you're like super adorable Ravassa-y, you're just gonna be adorable in your clothes. It's true. Heck yeah, yum! It's so delicious, guys. Oh my god, so good.
All right, Jen, get up.
We love that. I'm getting up. Wait, thank you, Biak. I love that. I've had this top. So now this, I think I mentioned in other streams that there was a store years ago called Loman's, which was like where all the designers would send their clothes that like didn't sell in stores or whatever extra supplies they had. And it was way discounted, and there was one open dressing room where all the like ladies would go in, and when you would go try things on in the dressing room in Loman's, all of the old ladies would stand around and go like, that looks terrible on you. No, that looks great on you. Oh, that's very sexy. I would get that if that was... You need to take that to the tailor. That needs to be shortened. It was so much fun. So this is so old. The shirt is probably from 15 years ago that I got in Loman's. And I thought it was so great because it's so simple in the front, and then it has this like deep cutout back, and it's just perfect. And I've had it forever, and I got it for like nothing, and it was some fancy Italian designer, and I loved it. So thank you very much. Okay, you ready? Here she comes. Well done, Ravassa. Come on in. Look at what's going on here. You are Emmy ready, and it even looks like you had your hair done. Well, Jesus Christ.
It's kind of falling off, but look.
I love this dress.
It's a little big right now.
I love this dress.
Wait.
You're very skinny right now. Look how good this looks. This dress is fabulous. This dress is an event.
It is. It's an event.
This dress is a freaking event. Who makes this dress?
I believe it's BCBG.
It is serious. It looks
You know what's
fabulous.
cool is, okay, so check it. It's got this little thing. So sometimes if you sit, it lifts up, and then you gotta go, ooh, sorry.
It's so cute.
Yes.
Oh my god, very flirtatious.
Yeah.
Very, okay, good. You were able to pull out a sparkly shoe.
Yeah, I found
that
some
works.
shoe. I mean, I don't know if I don't know if I put this all on.
But I love this earring with it.
It's the only shoe I had.
It's got,
But I have some strappy black that I like that I would have done.
I love this.
Yeah.
You way to pull it off, Ravassa. Very fast.
Gabby helped me find the shoes.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Gabby.
Yeah.
Thank you for your assistance on this.
I was kerfuffling. What do you call it? I was struggling.
You did a great job.
Yeah,
You did it very fast. You were quick. You were ready. You're good. Yeah. But
maybe like depends. You kind of choose if you want to dress this versus this. I don't know. And some rings and a clutch, but I don't have a clutch right now. So
well, there's a wonderful old rule that you've got to put it all on and then you take one thing off.
Just one?
That's the thing. Like, well, not you put everything on it in the world, but like you
Oh,
either do a statement
yeah,
necklace
Mm-hmm.
or a statement earring. You typically don't do a statement necklace and a statement bracelet or a statement earring and you could do an earring and a bracelet.
I'm just seeing the comments. Excuse me, Carolina.
Right.
Yeah, booty, that's what's up.
She's glorious. Yeah, she's like so gorgeous you could kill yourself. I know. Yeah, no, you're incrable.
I wore this. There was
It's
a Colombian Film Festival in New York City, and I wore this, and my friend helped me style it. And she had a sparkly, bag, and she gave me a big ring, and I was all like, how do I pose with this and then show the ring and have the arm look cute?
Did you do that? You did the whole. You did the.
And I did my hair was short, so we kind of did like a curly. It was a little Marilyn Monroe-y.
Cuteness.
Yeah.
Cuteness.
What's the next thing? I can't breathe anymore.
All right. Okay.
No, I can breathe, but I'm expanding my rib cage right now, so my dress doesn't fall off. That's what's happening.
Okay.
Currently.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right. This is so much fun.
I'm gonna
I love
take
this
the
game
heels
so
off
much.
so
This
that
game
we
is so
can-
much fun.
You can run.
Okay.
If I can run.
All right. Okay. You know what? This
Jesus.
question is inspired. This question is inspired by our stream yesterday with Anjali. Okay. So this is an Anjali inspired one. Okay.
Let's say.
Ravassa, are you ready?
I think I'm ready!
You have 5 minutes to be back here
Oh, God.
for an audition as a senior fashion editor. Be dressed as a senior fashion editor. Be right back. I'm thinking of Anjali's collection of unbelievable shirts that she has, all of those express shirts, and then she had the one, and then she said that one would be for the junior editor, but the senior editor would be a little more. Right. She had so many audition clothes. It was unbelievable. Oh, Clear, you gotta watch. We had such a good time. It was so much fun. It was great. Take a look. It's in the highlights. It was awesome. Yes, she's very good this way. Gabby is working and we are interrupting her, and she's also taking video of us to make fun of us for content for her own thing, which is great. Okay, let me see. Has anybody given me suggestions of what we want? Let's see. I'm looking. Right, the earrings in her hair, please. I know, she was unbelievable. Did anybody suggest something? I'm not seeing it.
People freaked out over
I'm looking.
the last dress.
She was magnificent. I know, she is magnificent. She's freaking gorgeous. She's gorgeous. Okay, let's see. I'm looking. Were there suggestions? Yes, Booty. Her closet was like a costume department. She was amazing. And yet, what was so funny is that Rick has double the amount of clothes that she does, which is so, it's so, most of the closets that we've gone to, men have this tiny little section of what it is. Rick is the peacock in that place. Anj has her stuff, but Rick is the one who's got all of the gear. I loved that. So funny. Zora, I forgive you for being distracted with the dress. It was pretty freaking amazing. So good. Oh, I like that, Booty. That was good. That's good. Oh, Crow, thank you. Oh, Zoe, that's good. I like that, Zoe. Oh.
Zoe's still there?
Yes, Zoe's still here, and so I'm gonna riff on yours, Zoe. I'm gonna riff on that. Okay. I like that a lot. It's so good. Tell Gabby that living with an actress gives me so much life. I have to follow it. Guys, if you're not following it on Instagram, Living with an Actress is Gabby's Instagram making fun of Carolina, which I now have to follow because I'm now also being made fun of, which is great. I love it. I'll take it. I don't mind getting knocked up over here. It's fine. I'm surprised Mickey probably is going to do a competing one. Yes, good job. Caro is very good at this.
I don't know, guys.
Okay. Caro, very good. I love
I want a long necklace, with like something happening over here, like some tassel, but I went for this earring instead.
The earring was perfect. I like how the hair. I love the blazer. This whole.
I just want you to see this blazer.
What's going on with the blazer? We have a D&G blazer that we just throw on, darling.
It's a real D&G.
Nicely done, darling. Our D&G.
My friend's rich friend was getting rid of it, and it didn't fit my friend, and it fit me. So.
It's perfect. I love how narrow it is. It's perfect. And the shoulders are amazing on it. It's gorgeous.
Do you think they look good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. I They were perfect.
Yeah.
You needed them. Tell me about the ear cuff. I love it. You showed me the ear cuff. I love the ear cuff.
Yeah, I think I have. There's a little jewelry falling off of it, so I've turned it into something fun. I do like them. It's just sometimes they're a little heavy, so you have to find the right one that clasps onto the top that doesn't like pull the ear down. So
this is a really.
I think this is a little like sexy, but it's a little aggressive. You gotta, it's edgy. You gotta pair it with something specific.
I love it. I love because the whole rest of the look is it's like details, but simple, but excellent. So the earring just sort of.
Okay, if there was more accessories, you put rings on or maybe some little things, but I don't have those.
You didn't need to.
Just letting you know.
I
would have. Maybe would have.
Thank you. I'm glad you would have, but you didn't need. You good. Okay. Are we ready for another one, guys? We ready for the final outfit, the final challenge? You ready, Carolina?
Yeah, I'm just.
Are you ready? Let's see what's the word. What's the word? Stand by. We're going through a tunnel. Also, the undercut looks good, right? Doesn't it look so good tied up? It looks adorable tied up. Agreed.
The what? Oh, the hair?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Crow is going to put up, Gabby's handle, we said. Okay, we'll get in there. I know it is so good.
It's just living with an actress on Instagram. It's easy.
Living with an actress on Instagram. That's what we're all looking at. I love this. Okay, here we go, guys. Yep.
Wait.
No, I know what I'm doing. I'm riffing on Zoe's. I got it.
Hold on, wait.
Zoe, I need to also, I'm going to text you as soon as I'm done because I wanted to invite you somewhere this week because I know you're still off. So if you're free, I wanted to invite you somewhere.
We're going through a tunnel just then, but we're good now.
We're out of the tunnel?
The internet tunnel?
Out of the tunnel. Okay. Out of the tunnel. All right. Here we go. Carolina Ravassa. Here we go. Carolina. You're 12 years old.
Oh my God.
And it's your birthday party today. You have 5 minutes. Go get dressed.
12.
You're
What grade are we talking? What grade are we talking?
Sixth grade.
Sixth
grade.
Yeah.
Sixth grade. Oh, God. Sixth grade. It's your birthday. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. It's your birthday party. Birthday party. 5 minutes.
That's a good one. I like that you riffed off stories.
I had to riff on it a little bit. I know. Right? I know. She's going to nail it, too. She's going to nail it. She's going to land this plane. She's so good. Guys, I just picked up the Pride prints. So Monday of next week, I am doing the Pride print signing, and I was trying to figure out how to do this because Streamily has their own whole thing that is donating portions of the profits to different organizations. So I am going to divide and conquer. We're going to do 2 of the prints are going to go to benefit the Trevor Project and, oh my God, what's the other one? Trevor Project and something else. And then you know me and my love for the Alley 40 Center, which is the New York City-based organization that helps LGBTQ homeless teens and youths. That one, the Pharmacy print, and another one of the prints will go. So we're gonna divide and conquer and help all of our beloved LGBTQ organizations. It was GLAAD and Trevor Project. So we're on it. But I'm going to be doing a post about that tonight, and I'm putting that up in the store tonight, and that signing is going to be on Monday, so you can order the Pharah Pride prints, and you can raise money for wonderful charities, and it's going to be very exciting. And I see that Clear is here, and Clear Together, your print is one of them, and I'm very excited about it. Very cool. Oh, Pharah Jr. Oh, Pharah Jr. Thank you, Crow. Thank you for posting. Yeah. So it's going to be awesome. Yeah. And I'm calling you. Yay. She does have lots of colorful stuff in her closet. Oh, look. I got to tell you, Caro, most people don't get assistance. This is unusual. Extenuating circumstances. This is a little unusual. But tomorrow we are going to the Nomad showroom, she is this Afghani designer and importer, and she brings all of these like delicious, rich fabrics. If you take a look at, I think it's Nomad Style on Instagram. I think it's Nomad Style. She's this fascinating woman, and she both imports all the stuff and then designs a bunch of stuff. So we're going to the showroom to go play with all of these delicious textiles, and she's making us an Afghani feast. So we're gonna get to do Afghani feast. And hold on, we have a birthday girl. We have a 12-year-old birthday girl who's ready to join us. Here she comes. Happy birthday, Connell.
Oh, I don't know when the camera's
cute. You know what? Ness,
Yeah.
Your sister would totally wear this. This absolutely looks like what your sister would come over to my house wearing. This is adorable. This is the cutest little dress.
It is, right? You know what it makes me think
love it.
Deca on the bottom.
You
know the one that's at the mat with the, yeah.
Yes.
Just the bottom though.
Yes.
It's all raggedy, but yeah.
Yes. I love. Where did you get this? I love this.
I don't know. I think it's one of those Free the People or something. I don't know.
It's absolutely, and I love it with the sports bra, with the shiny.
Well, I have to because or else, you guys, I don't fill stuff out. It'll pop out in different places.
No, it's great. It's great. It's absolutely great. Yeah, I have a bunch of things like this that I wear with like.
And I used to wear half ponytails all the time.
You did?
All the time. Yeah, as a kid. Yes.
Oh, little half pony girl.
Not the side shape, but you know.
Yeah, but you know, but if you could have, you might have. You never know.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. I don't think it was like
tough.
Yeah, I think like back in the day it was just too punky, and it was like probably
too
like drug dealers had. In Colombia, they're so conservative, or they were, that it was like if you had tats or piercings or side shave, it was like, ooh, you doing drugs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. So, I had asymmetrical. I had which I then went back and copied again. Like now I've got the grown up. I feel like everything, I keep saying this, everything I love is like the 2.0 and 3.0 of what I loved when I was 13 years old.
Yes!
Everything. So like this is the grown up version of that haircut. Yeah. So
well, I need your product because I got my haircut today. I don't like what they put in it. It needs to be something lighter that doesn't like make it look crunchy and jelly, and this is not good.
I am happy I use a mix of different products.
You have thinner hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so soft, guys. It's ridiculous.
Thank you.
Because it doesn't look crunchy or or jelly.
I don't like crunchy or jelly.
No, it's disgusting.
I like it to body and movement and to go places, but it's I use a combination of 2 Bumble and Bumble products and an Orojo Salon product, and I'm happy to give you the mix.
Cool.
The whole deal. So, birthday girl, thank you so much. Oh wait, birthday girl, can we play with balloons?
Oh my god, guys, this is the best thing in the world.
Before we leave, we have to do this. Caro still has balloons in her house from her birthday because her birthday was just last week. She's such a cute birthday princess.
Should I get scissors?
Oh my god. Okay. And she still has helium balloons. So I was like, we have to do helium games. Hold on a second. Thank you. Yeah. No, we totally need to. Yeah, let's do it. We gotta do it. Okay. Here we go.
So I hold the end, and then you hold the end, and I'll cut it off.
Okay, hold on. Let me hold it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah. We're gonna have a conversation. What are we gonna talk about?
Okay.
Chat, give us a conversation.
Huh?
What?
The chat, give us a conversation.
Chat. What is the decision?
Okay,
he said
gone.
chat.
Gone-ness. Chat. What are we talking about?
We're having too much fun. Voice Hammond.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'll do justice with this. I'll totally do justice with this. Amazing.
Or your own voice lines.
We'll
yes.
do voice lines.
Okay, you go first, and then I'll go.
Justice reigns from above!
It's not open. It's not open. Guys, it's not open.
No!
Oh, no.
Play nice. Play Pharah.
Yeah, use it up before
I've got you on my radar. I've got you on my radar. Oh, it's already wearing off. Recognizable luces. Mess with the best and die like the rest. So many targets, so little time. Oh, she also says, I know who's been naughty.
Can you say, let's keep the sky clear together?
Let's keep this sky clear together. Oh wait, hold on a second. Fly like an Egyptian.
That's a great one.
I know, that's a good one,
Yeah,
right? I know,
yeah.
I love that one. Clear skies, full hearts, can't lose.
One of mine is a new one I love.
It's like hacking a marshmallow. Hack the planet. What else do I say?
Oh my god. Okay, just give us more lines that you want us to do. Hold on.
I know Kung Fu. Gosh, I forget about it. You guys are amazing. I love that one. I'm just gonna read stuff from the chat. Want to know the forecast? Cloudy, with a chance of justice. Rocket jump. Sounds dangerous. Rocket jump? That sounds dangerous.
I love it. Let's do.
I've got you on my radar. Heroes never die. Heroes never die.
We're doing other people's lines. Why not?
You were meant for greatness.
Oh, I love that. I know, the giggles are
À la vie,
fantastic.
à l'amour.
Oh,
Step into my parlor, said the spider to the fly.
Oh my god.
It's a really good one. I love that one. Relájate, I'm not going to kill you. It's so great, it's really fun. I know. Poggers. Poggers.
Oh, I gotta do Raze. Okay, ready?
Wait.
Here comes the party. Let's make some chaos. Boom. Analyzing location. Hot, dry, unpleasant. Ideal for hamsters.
Oh my god, that's so
That's
funny.
great. I love that.
oh, this is
what else
very
did I say?
fun. Okay,
Gosh, I
let's
forgot
get to
all my
another one.
voice
I
lines,
know, I'm
man.
forgetting all mine too. I know, and I'm getting a little lightheaded from a balloon.
This is better than alcohol,
I
people.
know, guys. This is way more fun. Okay, hold on a second.
Oh, well, do some Spanish ones. Go.
Tell me some Spanish words.
Me hace lo que el viento a Juárez.
Say it again.
Me hace lo que el viento a Juárez.
Me hace lo que vieron.
Sure.
I'm murdering the line. Say it again.
Me hace lo que el viento a Juárez.
Me hace lo que vieron
That's a
la
hard one. I'm
Juárez.
sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, let's do a Junkrat one.
If at first you don't succeed, blow it up again! Leave this to a professional. I like that. That's a good one.
When Pharah and
know.
Sombra get high.
I know. This is what happens to us. Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Personne n'échappe à mon regard. Oh my god, I really inhaled there, and now it's insane. Like holy balls.
Amazing.
This is so good.
Oh my god, this is the best idea.
It's the best
I'm
idea.
so happy we're doing this. Hold on.
Gabby wanted to chuck them and I said no. Okay, last one.
We could do that. What is the other line?
Coming to the spy palace.
I already did it, but I love that one.
We'll do it.
Here comes the cavalry.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here. Cheers, love. Cheers, love.
I know, Gabby's getting
Cheers,
everything.
love. The cavalry's here. I also say cheers, love. Ha ha ha. And I make fun of Tracer. It's amazing. Oh my god, this is nuts, guys. This is so insane. I really wish that I could just do this normally.
Wait, I think I'm out.
Yeah,
I
me
think
too.
I did it all.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Amazing.
Hey, there's more. If you want to see Ness do it, there's 2 more balloons. So just saying.
That's on the Patreon.
Yeah, on the Patreon.
Oh no. No, I tried.
no.
I thought maybe there'd be more.
We can just pretend like
Oh,
it's
no.
happening. Oh no.
We can definitely try.
And that was
Yay!
the stream.
I'm
This was
so
fun.
happy we did that.
I
That
thought
was
you were gonna come in
great.
and tell me what to put on with what.
No, screw that. I want to know what you put on with what. I'm way more interested. This is about how do you find your style. This is about how do you like to put yourself together. I want to know your relationships to your stuff. I mean, because everyone has their own style stories and everyone has their stuff that means something to them and everyone pulls themselves together differently and it means different things to different people.
Yeah.
And this is what do you reach for? What makes you feel like you?
Mm-hmm.
The idea is you need to feel like you. So let me see how you feel like you.
You know, it's funny. I've had people say, "Oh, I couldn't pull off a side shave," or one time I interviewed a girl and she's like, "Oh, I met you and you pulled off this leather jacket and I thought I could never do that." And I said, "Yeah, you could. You
Of
just buy
course
one
you
and you put
could.
it on." It's just like when we tell ourselves that we can't pull something off. Like, what? Who said that?
Right.
Anybody could fall off.
And
fall
part
off,
of
fall
what
off
I mean,
shape.
part of what that is when people say that, it's because it either doesn't feel like them,
Yeah.
or they're afraid to step into that in themselves.
Yeah.
It's one or the other. So like there are things that I'll see someone wear and I'm like, I couldn't pull it off because it so wouldn't be me.
Right,
Like,
right.
it wouldn't.
And that makes sense.
Right. Like that. I had the most hilarious experience when I was trying on wedding dresses. When I was wedding dress shopping, it was so clear to me what was going to work for me and what wasn't, because anytime I put on something super frou-frou, I was like, it's my drag act.
Yeah.
I felt like a drag queen. I kept on
Funny.
feeling like a drag queen.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like if I see one of those dresses, like I'm not pulling that off because that does not feel like me.
You know what it is to me? If a makeup artist is caking me on,
Right.
I start, and then they do the really big eyebrows where they make me look like a drag queen. I'm just like, it's so not me that I always have to go, I'm sorry, could you? And
You
if
gotta
they're
take
like,
this down.
You look great. Like I'll go into the bathroom and I'll
Right.
fix it
I
up
start taking
yeah.
it down because
Yeah.
it's not me. It doesn't look like me. It doesn't feel like me. It's got to feel like you.
Yeah.
So I think when people say that, it's like, oh, that's an identity I would love to have, and I'm afraid to step
Yeah.
into it.
Yeah, true.
Or that's so not my identity. I can't imagine
yeah.
being it. So.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But the idea is to figure out who you are and step into it and own who you are and experiment and try things.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Thank you.
I love
having
you. Thank you for letting us come over. I love you. I'm so glad we got to come and do this and go through your stuff.
And now we
Best.
crack open
So
the
great.
wine.
Yay! Yay!
Have you shown them your shoes?
Oh, you guys saw these? I think I wore these on another one, didn't I? I love these
Guys,
so
we went
much.
to a bar 2
Love
days
these.
ago,
They're so
and
good.
she put her foot up on the bar to show the girl behind the bar
I
what her
did.
shoes look
I
like.
did. Everyone asks me about these shoes.
Johnny
These
was
shoes-
petting them. It was
Yeah.
hilarious.
It was
It's great.
We had so much fun. We went to a party, the trashiest party in an arcade in a mall. It was
At a
so
mall.
hilarious.
See, I
It
felt like I was
great.
back in 1994.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Ness wasn't even born then.
No, Ness was not born. I know. No.
Well,
it
all of
kills
our
me.
viewers were not.
I
Maybe,
can't
maybe
stand
Booty.
it.
I don't know. Maybe you
Maybe
were born.
you were
but
born, Booty. Maybe.
Danny
I
wasn't
don't know.
born.
No,
She's
I know.
not.
I know. Patty was born. Thank you, Patty. I'm glad you were born. No one else. At least you. Okay. Mwah! We love you. See you tomorrow, Nomad style, at the showroom. Zoe, I'm calling you. Let's see what's going on. And then on Friday, we're gonna go play with moss walls and about building art out of plants and expressing yourself through plants, which is freaking outrageous. And then we're doing a signing stream on Monday, and we got more shit coming up. It's good stuff. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Love you. Mwah. Bye. Bye. Happy Wednesday. Bye.
I was like, alright, I have to end the stream.
Yeah, I was like, hello.